Well, howdy. A lot of people often wonder, what's the best bang for your buck? We're talking Elden Ring and Last of Us. But I often wonder quite the contrary. What's the worst bang for your buck? And when I'm saying a buck, I mean a buck. Enter Paradigm Shift. Firstly, it had to be a horror game. Everybody knows that low-quality horror games make some of the best games. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm looking for the worst. But I want it to be comically bad. I don't want it to just be normal bad. Secondly, we're looking for a low rating / play. Now, this game, as you guys could see in the previous post, had 23 negative reviews and didn't have very many people play it at all. So it perfectly matched the criteria that we were looking for. And lastly, it had to be cheap. I'm fucking poor. I don't know what else to tell you about that. I just have no money to do it. Now, to give it a little bit of a breakdown about what this game is actually about, and don't get me wrong, there is little bits of lore here and there. Essentially, you're just in a post-apocalyptic world in which there's zombies everywhere, and my dog comes into my room. As I was saying, you're in a post-apocalyptic world, you're trying to find your girlfriend, you're trying to find all these items, you're trying to get out of the city before the government comes and nukes you, or zombies come and eat you alive. It's pretty basic, simple premise. Now, you wouldn't think a game would have two major plan-changing issues right off the start from a game, but you could easily be proven wrong. I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt. Let's see if you can notice these two, we'll say albeit, minor to major issues with the game. Holy fuck, this is absurdly fucking loud. Like, absurdly loud. Also, for some reason, I can't get this game to completely full screen. It's just kind of stuck here. Now, if you guys couldn't get that from exactly what I fucking said, I can't fucking help you anymore. The game is too loud, and I couldn't full screen. Simple, breezy, beautiful. Now, after spending about, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes trying to fix these issues, I realized that there's barely any recorded information about this game. Pretty much none. I found one walkthrough video, and it took me about 25 minutes to find. So I had absolutely nothing there, and I found that later on in the video. At this point, we're not even 10 minutes into the game, and I'm having to ignore specific issues with the game. Now, I understand that this is an older game. Do not get me wrong. But these issues completely ruined my plan. It looks like shit, and I don't like it. But I'm committed to the bit at this point. I decided to just jump in, ignore everything. And I didn't really know what the fuck was going on. I didn't realize that it was a point-and-click game. And I also didn't realize, because it was so dark and so low resolution, that there were little clues written on little items. See this little flask here? See those little numbers on it? I didn't know I was looking for that. Honestly, I missed it about 4 or 5 times in the first 10-15 minutes of gameplay. Then we found 3 of the most crucial things we're going to need in the entire game. AKA, you use them once. The shotgun, the screwdriver, and the axe. Now the axe is just in a ridiculous location. Like, don't know how you were supposed to see that. Like, seriously, I don't know. Now, you would think after finally getting 3 items that we would finally be on our way to pushing forward in the game. This is actually just the beginning of our struggles. It gets much, much worse. What the fuck is happening? So this, I would say this is more of a learning experience. Pure confusion at what's really going on here. We didn't really figure anything out that time around, to be honest. Besides the fact that you'll randomly get shifted to a different dimension. An empty bottle covered in blood. What am I meant to do here? Now, looking back at this, every single time I clicked that area, I went ahead and got teleported to that little area where I got fucking killed. Now, you would think, oh, maybe this happened once, maybe this happened twice. It happened at least 6 to 7 times, and it took me that long to figure out what was going on. You know, we're trending in the way. Okay, I want to go this way. Okay, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. I must be doing something wrong. Okay, we click that card directly. That's how we get that. Yeah, speaking of clicking things directly. We're just gonna have to figure it out. We're gonna have to figure it out. We're gonna have to suck it up, and we're gonna have to figure it out. I have no idea what to do. Okay. I understand. I'm figuring it out. It's when I click that area. Yeah, way to go, Sherlock. Regardless, I was still stuck. And at this point, I was just fucking trying to cling on to any possible theory that would even have a semblance of making sense. At one point, I even legitimately stared at a black brick wall for a good 5-6 minutes, trying every single item on it, doing anything in my power. I believe that behind this wall was everything I was dreaming of. I could probably break through that wall. There is something about this wall. No, fuck it. Okay. Shotgun no worky. After running with the brick wall, we actually gained a little bit of traction. What if we make our way this way? There very well could be something I'm missing. At least we know there's a fucking door for that now. What a big surprise. Once again, we were stuck. I was just kind of looking around. I'm tripling, quadrupling over everything, making sure I'm not missing the tiniest little piece of evidence. I started even getting mad at ladders. You're telling me this ladder does nothing? It's just like, yeah, there's a fucking ladder. Figure it out. And my own character, which is technically myself. Yeah, so, first you complain about the hole being too small for you to fit through. But now you're just bitching out because it's dark in there. You just didn't want to go in there. By this time I was completely lost, and I just needed some kind of fucking break. So I went for a washroom break, totally not to figure out what the fuck to do. Can't fucking even type anymore. When I came back from the washroom break, all of a sudden I had a newfound idea of what to do. I'm a bit of an idiot. 2 reasons. 1, the first item, that little fucking flask, I didn't think that the numbers meant anything. I didn't even notice them. 281. 3 numbers. Well, of course, the door. That's where we're gonna go. That's where I watched up until. Now that we had finally figured out what the flask meant, and we were making slow but steady progression through the game, this game would finally start to break my mental. Now, it seemed like the whole room around me was collapsing at this point. God. Holy fucking shit! That was scarier than the actual game. Did I actually get scared by this game? That shit's breaking my mental. Ugh. This is horrible. I need to beat this game before my timer runs out. I still got like 2 hours though. Like, we're in the clear on that standpoint. But to realign ourselves, we had a new goal in mind. Beat this game before I could no longer refund it. That means I had about 2 hours left, which I was sure I was going to complete. And honestly, I never came close to getting to a point where I wasn't going to get that. Right after this new goal was set, we started flying through the game. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? I spent so much fucking time just for that. Okay, well, I guess I just spent all that time for no reason. Okay. Still fucking lost and confused. I assume we go back to our fucking dingy ass fucking apartment. Who the fuck keeps just a gas mask in there and doesn't remember where they left the key? You're obviously getting a gas mask for a reason. At this point, we were almost done the game, but we still had one more thing that we were going to get stuck on. And not to mention, I got scared a few more times. No. Not again. Holy fucking shit. I got scared twice in this game. This. Flashlight had open. Gas mask had open. Oh, fucking... Now, after dying twice, I had no idea what to do with this rope. And it was the second last item I needed in the game. Can I hang myself? I can't say that, I don't think. After some keen observation skills, and about 25 minutes wasted of my time, I found the hole from the very beginning of the game. I'm a bit of an idiot. It's okay. It's okay. Now we have the battery. Is that it? You escape from River and are safe for now, but the virus is still in the environment and affects every living thing it touches. While it lives, the entire human race will always be in danger. We were finally finished. The game that had literally taken 2 hours I will never get back in my life was finally finished. But I wasn't done there. There was one thing we still missed.
I feel like I have to call in the army. Do I really do another run of this game to call in the army?
But there was one more god-awful thing that I had to face before we could finally put this game to rest.
Audio, I'm definitely gonna have to cut out. An unskippable dialogue.
This literally went on for like 5 to 6 minutes. I even went to the washroom during this time. Why are we adding unfucking skippable end credits? Like, I get there's not many of you, and you guys want to highlight who you are. But if this is your claim to fame, I'm really sorry to hear that, unfortunately. I'm really sorry to hear that. Because this game has made me, I'm not gonna say want to die. It's definitely been a bit of a torture for me. I've watched AAA productions with less end credits. We're just gonna exit out of that. I should have exited out of that a long fucking time ago. Yeah, no fucking shit.
Panther, this is Eagle. We have your transmission received and authentication code.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Super fucking simple, nice, easy. We're fucking done. We beat the game. Oh, look at those eyes! You have been reunited with your girlfriend and have survived the disaster. River Lake, you successfully called it in a crew strike, which has obliterated everything in the affected area. The human race is safe from the virus. Okay, guys, that's it.
There was one thing left to do.
Shit, it wasn't what I was expecting. You know? And there we go, guys. Let's see if we can get a refund. But that's it for today. That was a hell of a game. Probably the greatest ever.
Now, was this the worst game on Steam? Probably not. Was it worth $1? Absolutely fucking not. This game had so many issues. From the sound, the screen issues we had right at the beginning, not knowing where to go, random ass clickable music links. What? Why are you linking me to?
That's good. Thanks for that.
And goddamn gas mask behind a keyless key needed safe. Explain that to me.
It doesn't look like it's a keyhole. That looks like it's a dial, first and foremost. Let's just get that out of the way. Still don't understand why there's a gas mask. I can't get over the fact that he's just hiding a gas mask in there.
All in all, this is like an hour and a half that I'm never gonna get back. But I think it was worth it to find out how shit some games can truly be and the adventures that I'm gonna have in the near future. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. If there's any shitty games that you know about that you want me to try, just put them in there. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. Have a good one.